Acknowledgement of country. I acknowledge I am on the lands of the people of the Kulin Nation. I acknowledge the Bunurong and Woiwurrung people of Naarm, Melbourne. I also acknowledge their sovereignty was never ceded and a treaty was never officially negotiated, and that I continue to benefit from that today. Hi, thanks for coming. My pitch today concerns itself with culturally responsive pedagogies and how educators are still unable to effectively engage with it. The implementation of culturally responsive pedagogies and learning environments has long remained a challenge for classroom and university educators. So, what is culturally responsive pedagogy? According to Gloria Ladson Billings and Genevieve Gay, culturally responsive pedagogy refers to those pedagogies that value and initiate as appropriate resources the funds of knowledge of students. That is, the historical and cultural knowledge, skills, and experiences that students acquire from their homes, their communities, and their social circles, which they bring to their learning environment. So, why are Australian educators ineffective at engaging with culturally responsive pedagogies as an educational community? Well, we can start by asking ourselves, how has the Australian education system served Aboriginal peoples today? The answer, abysmally. According to Diplock, the Australian education system was and continues to be based on a Eurocentric model of schooling that aligns all pedagogy and curriculum to the cultural norms and values of the colonisers, imposing top down solutions on Aboriginal peoples with little or no consideration of Aboriginal voices or the needs, values, interests, and aspirations of Aboriginal peoples. Most pre service teachers are not even aware of being themselves involved in a Eurocentric model of schooling. For Australian educators to initiate and engage with culturally responsive pedagogies, first they must reflect upon their own positionalities. Positionality refers to the differences in social position and power that help shape identities and what their status and privileges are in society. We should, as educators, reflect on how our own unique perspectives, which are made up of, but not limited to, each area of our social identity, influencing how we approach and develop our teaching and learning practice. My goal is to develop and deliver within teacher education programs pedagogical approaches that will assist pre-service teachers to reflect on their own positions in society and to be able to challenge their own educationally developed subjectivities. One such approach could be what Gloria Ladson believes that teachers must do is to push themselves to take the leap. LEAP being an acronym for learn, expect, add, and provide. So learn about the peoples and the histories of the community you are serving in. Expect, expect and pursue successful academic experiences for every student. Add, add and infuse historical narratives that decentralize whiteness and white constructs. And provide students with opportunities to critique structural racism and fight local inequality. So some of the questions you consider as a part of this could be, how am I continuing to evaluate my own understanding of race and cultural identity? How does structural racism impact the conditions and circumstances of the lives of the students in my classroom? And how is justice in Australia experienced differently for different groups?